Okay. Notes. Hey, Bonanim. Ray, you made it on time today. Good evening, Ray. How are you doing this evening? 최진수님, it's good to see you. I hope everyone had a good Tuesday. Did you have a good day? How was your day today? How was your day today? Do you guys usually use your phones to tune into the stream? I guess most of you use your phones. Chartis님? How was your day today? You use your laptop. Good. You're gonna need it, especially today. You play golf with your... Oh, you played golf? You went golfing with your sister today? Cool. Where? Where did you go? Hey, Kim Young-ni. It's good to see ya. Tomorrow's July. No, I cannot believe it. Time is just way too fast. You're watching it on your iPad. Okay, that's good. You're gonna need the tip for today. The bigger your screen, the better. The bigger your screen, the better, because we're gonna use a calendar today. Yeah, that's right. I don't know how it's gonna go because we've never done this before. So, yeah, you've been practicing your tenses. That's good. You guys need a lot of practice with tenses. Is your laptop too good? Yeah, you're gonna need a large screen today. If you could tune in on using your TV or something, that would be best. Yeah. H1CCs. Have you... What? Oh, okay. Oh, that's the name of the golf club that you go to, do you call it a golf club or a golf course? Okay, so there's a place called H1cc. I see. And 7 in the morning. You start at 7 in the morning? Really? What? I don't really know the golf terminology. I don't know the golf terms. So I don't really know what tee up means. Hey, Sona. How you doing tonight? Hope you're having a good day. Hope everyone is having a good week so far. I know it's only Tuesday, but, you know. Hey, Jeannie, what's up? How you doing tonight? How are you? How's your day today? We didn't stream yesterday, right? Right. Yeah, I had a thing last night. And how's your weekends? How did you guys spend your weekends? Tell me about your weekend. What did you do? Fortunately, you don't have a TV at home. Small house. Okay, yeah. I mean, I bet a lot of people don't have TVs in their homes nowadays. Because, like, you don't really need one, right? You can use your computer. You can use your phones. I mean, I have a TV, but I hardly ever watch that thing. I hardly ever watch TV on TV because I just don't really watch a lot of regular television programs. When I do watch something on my TV, it's usually a movie or a TV show. So I just don't tune into any regular television programs. It's just very rare, unless there's something like, I don't know, like a soccer game maybe or something, or if there's some really important news developing, you know, that I need to know about, yeah, sometimes I would tune into the program, but normally I don't. Hey, Starname, what's up? How you doing this evening? I hope you had a great day. How's your week so far? How's your week going so far? Hey, Greenie, what's up? Did I have dinner? I had a small bowl of Greek yogurt with some frozen blueberries and nuts. So good. So good. It's like better than any type of dessert. But I have not had a proper dinner yet. I might have something after the stream. We'll see. How about you? Your family and you had sandwiches. I love sandwiches. You ordered them. So simple. So no dishes. Yeah, that's what I love about sandwiches. That's what I really love about any type of food that you can eat with your hands, because they usually require little to no utensils or dishes. Like say a burrito, a sandwich, a hamburger, a taco, kimbap. I'm like, most of these things you barely need to do any sort of organizing and cleaning up afterwards, right? There's almost no cleaning up involved after you finish, and that's what I love about foods that you can eat with your hands. I think that's mostly why, because it just feels so simple, you know. Yeah. It's one of the reasons, like, I'm not a huge fruit person. I don't crave fruit all that much. But when I do, I usually prefer things that don't leave anything behind. Like, that's why I usually prefer things like blueberries. No seeds, no skin, nothing left over. You know what I mean? I think one of my least favorite fruit is watermelon. Watermelon. Oh, there's just so much. I think there's almost as much waste as the part that you eat. So yeah, you have a lot to eat in a watermelon, but then you have all this waste afterwards, right? Does anybody know a good way to make use of all that waste after you finish eating watermelon? Does anybody know? And don't tell me to make a helmet and wear it around. That's just dumb. Did I had honey? No, I don't know. I know what you mean. The coffee shop that my wife and I often go to, they also have a very similar dessert. Well, it's not really dessert. It's kind of like a breakfast snack, I guess you could say. It's called Greek yogurt bowl. And I think the one they make, when I order the Greek yogurt bowl there, I've ordered it a few times, but they always give us honey. But I've tried it with honey, but it just made it too sweet. So I just prefer it without any honey. Where did I get the thumbnail? Love the font. Love the font. The thumbnail? Oh, I just kind of compiled my picture with a calendar picture. It was just a random calendar picture that I had an AI chatbot generate, and I just compiled it together. 수박 껍질로 김치를 해 먹는다? You can make kimchi with watermelon skin? Really? That's actually, I mean, if you can do that, that's actually brilliant. Of course, they don't use like the very outer skin. I'm sure they use like, because if you think about it, the green part of the shell of watermelons, I guess you could say they're kind of like it's kind of like melon, like regular melon. You know those green melons? It's kind of like that, but it's tasteless. It's more like cucumbers, isn't it? 수박 껍질 깍두기. Hey, that actually sounds pretty good. Because if you think about it, the shell of a watermelon is kind of tasteless, right? It barely has any taste, kind of like cucumbers. Your hubby loves watermelons? I guess I don't mind watermelons, just that there's just so much to clean up afterwards. You started taking lessons with a native English teacher? European, okay. This week, I feel like I just spent the whole lesson zoning out. 북미 발음이 아니라 발음이 더 어려운 것 같은데 그래도 도움이 될까요? It depends. It depends, because not all Europeans have the same kind of pronunciation, and they all have different accents, so I don't know. It really depends. And it also depends on why you need English. If you're just learning just to learn English, you don't have a specific need. Okay? If you don't have a specific need for English, then I guess anything is better than nothing. And I guess European is, I don't know, it's like the next best thing after, North American, British, and Australian. But it really depends, like which part of Europe they're from and how thick their accent is. I guess it kind of matters. Makes a difference. Oh, you have a lot of that in the sink right now? Yeah. What are you going to do with all that? You've tried making watermelon? What? 김치 이름 술 게임? What? Okay, so I'm looking at Discord right now, and 다운다운님 says that she's gonna go to a sundaeuk place real quick for your sons there. Oh, okay. So you're gonna take your son to a sundaeuk place right now because he hasn't had dinner yet. Okay. Oh, sundaeuk sounds good. I actually love sundaeuk. I actually love it. Unless it's a bad bowl of sundaeuk, like unless it tastes really bad. But I don't think I've ever had a really bad bowl of sundaeuk before. Have you? I guess it's not easy to like mess up a sundaeuk unless there's like very little ingredients that went in it. Sure, yeah. I kind of don't like how, the sonji gets stuck in your teeth. It just gets in every little gap in between your teeth. I just kind of don't like that feeling. But then you can just, use a mouthwash. You could just wash it all out instantly. So it's just that they get between your teeth so easily, and so much of it too. 순댓국 then 돼지국밥? I guess they're kind of similar. But I think I know what you mean. Black pudding? What's a black pudding? You know that especially when you have brackets. Oh, yeah. Oh, that would make it so much worse if you have... Oh, you mean braces, right? If you have braces? Yeah, that would make it so much worse. That would make... I can't even imagine. I've never had braces, but I can imagine. Are you guys talking about food? I'm eating 치즈밥? 치즈밥? Is that like a kind of like a 밥버거? So is that just cheese on over rice? Is that what it is? You're hungry? Should go get something to eat. I will call the rest of the parents tomorrow. Oh man. Why do you have to talk to them so frequently? Hey, young, what's up? 치즈밥. I don't know. I guess it's just like putting a slice of cheese over some rice, some hot rice. Don't know. You just cheese. Just like that, huh? Wow. I'm so envious. So envious. You're starving, yeah. Get some cheese pizza. Come on, Sana, go get some cheese pizza. I'm sure you can find the place that's open right now. Oh, Taon님, if you're listening right now, can you take a picture of the sundaekguk that your son is eating? Because I need proof, you know? I'm not going to just take your word for it. I know you're probably telling the truth, but how do I know you're telling the truth? I'm going to need some proof, so I'm going to need to see an image of that sundaekguk that your son is eating. Even better if your son is in the picture too. Like, his face doesn't have to be in it, obviously, but... Could I recommend my favorite dish in Jeju? You know, Portioning, that you're bringing up a very, well, it's not really sad, but it's just a very, just an unfortunate piece of fact about myself. I've never been to Jeju. I wish. I'm really hoping that maybe next year. Next year for maybe my wedding anniversary, I don't know. I'm hoping to maybe take, you know, like my wife and our dogs could all go to Jeju. I was actually thinking about going this year because our wedding anniversary was about a week ago, and I was actually thinking about it. But you know, I'm writing a book right now, and things are just kind of, it's just not the right time. So yeah, I would love to go to Jeju sometime. Yeah, I've never been to Jeju. Never. It's similar to 밥버거. Okay, but it's filled with lots of cheese. You mix it before eating. Okay, so it's just rice and cheese. That's it. What kind of cheese? Cheddar cheese? I guess that wouldn't be too bad. I guess. I don't know. Rice and cheese. I mean, there's cheese kimbap, so. You're eating pizza flavor, huh? It's pizza flavored cheese rice? Is that what you're having? When you had your second kid, you mean oh, okay, so when you were pregnant with your second kid. I really want 선지국밥, so I ate it. It was my first time eating a 선지. Oh, really? So, okay, well that's kind of odd because 선지국밥 is like a really, really common Korean food, right? So I guess it's just something that you never really liked before you got pregnant, but when you got pregnant, so pregnancy does give you some unusual cravings. It's something that I don't know. You know, I've never been pregnant. Obviously, I don't really know anyone that's been pregnant. So it does give you some weird cravings, huh? Unusual cravings. Oh yeah, you love Jeju? I just, just never really had the chance, Been so busy. So busy. You're on your phone now? Okay. Why should it be sad? You can go Jeju anytime, which is just good. Anytime? Well, no, because, I've got, I got to make plans, right? And, trying to keep up with my work in and of itself is already pretty time consuming. So you've only been to Jeju once or twice too. It was so. Oh, okay. So okay, it wasn't. You weren't a fan. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Let me take a look. 뽀또님. Aha. Oh. Okay. So we have some corn in it. Okay. You're right. It does kind of remind me of a kind of pizza. It does kind of remind me of pizza. Just give me a second here. Window capture. Call it Discord. And we'll capture Discord. Okay, so this is what 뽀또님 is having right now. 2대 밥집 치즈밥 이슈. What? Okay, so did you make it or are you out right now at a cheesebap place or something? Definitely love Jeju the moment you step out of the Jeju airport. Oh, really? That good, huh? Do I have any special places and activities in Jeju you want to do when you go there? I don't know. I've never been there. I don't know. Just kind of, enjoy the view, I guess. You guys should tell me what I should do. You craved fried chicken the whole time. Oh, during your pregnancy. Like during the entire time you were pregnant, you craved fried chicken so much? It was irresistible? Is it something that you normally enjoy or did you just suddenly start craving it? 둘째 아들째 앞니뼈. Whoa, okay. He's at the dentist right now? At this hour? Okay. Yeah, wait, tell him good luck. He's right next to you, right? Did they sedate him? Is he asleep? What's the red sauce? I'm guessing it's like tomato sauce. Yeah, the kind that you find in pizza and pasta. Between me and my wife, we're doing okay. Yeah. Thanks for asking. How you doing? We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Getting by. Chibap. Oh, is that what they call it? Chibap? Just started all of a sudden. Huh? I haven't been to Jeju Island either. Oh, yeah? It sounds like it's a nice place. Your mom said she craved milk when she had you. Oh, and sungnyung when she had your little... Oh, that's unusual. I don't think I've ever heard anybody craving sungnyung. I mean, milk, yeah, it goes really well with certain types of snacks, like a sandwich, or like a peanut butter jelly sandwich. But sungnyung, okay. Oh, you like milk and he likes. Okay. I guess there's really no reason not to like sungnyung, though, right? But that doesn't mean your brother looks for sungnyung, right? It's not like he's, I don't know, maybe he just came back from a run and he's like, oh, I wish I could have a nice cold bowl of sungnyung. He doesn't really crave it like that, does he? You made it. Oh, okay. Actually, you're on a diet, but you ended up eating it again. So sad. It's not sad. Come on. It's all right. You've been swamped with work. Yeah, I know what that's like. Oh, that's right. Okay, all right. Birds, worms. I get it. Yeah. Well, if you're going to be busy and swamped with work anyway, I mean, it might as well be with animals, right? Instead of like computers and paperwork. Your brother hates milk. Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone hating milk. He hates milk? What's there to hate? You mean he's never had like a bowl of cereal with milk? That's like, it's one of my favorite types of food. I'm lactose intolerant, so when I do have like a bowl of cereal, which I don't because most cereals are really sweet and it's, I have diabetes and stuff. So it's just the kind of food that I should probably avoid. So I don't really have it that often. But when I do, I usually use soy milk. I usually have it with soy milk because I'm lactose intolerant. But like, how can you hate milk? It's... Hey, Andy, what's up? It wasn't like that, but he really had a particular thing about sunya and cooked rice. Okay. Interesting. That is very interesting. Yeah, as a zookeeper. I sometimes go to... You sometimes go to Jeju? Jeez, okay. You mean you go there from time to time. Okay. Sounds like you go there pretty often, like at least once a year maybe? With your dog is always going crazy when he runs all over the beach. I guess he loves the texture of salsa. That's you're very lucky because I've taken my dogs to the beach a number of times. They've always hated it. They hate the beach for some reason. It's so weird. I guess it's really my fault because I never really took them to the beach when they were little. I only started taking them to the beach after they grew up, and so maybe, I don't know, they just never had the chance to enjoy, or they just never had the chance to get used to the beach. Yeah, especially Brody. Brody really I think he really doesn't like the texture of the sand because he's got really thin feet and legs, and it just kind of goes in, Your friend told you that Jeju Island isn't enjoyable without a car. I see. So it's much better because it's much easier to get around with the car. Okay, so I guess you could just rent, right? You're preparing for a TOEIC test. Okay. What, is it this week or am I gonna meet Sarah for lunch run? What? Oh no, that's just a random image. I think he really has cereal with milk except when he was in the army. I see. Okay. You've been living in Jeju for 11 years since 2015. Appani. Wow. Okay. So do you recommend it? Which part of Jeju though? Are you close to the coast, or are you like somewhere in the middle? It's a pretty big island, right? Just wondering, you normally take the dogs out every morning? Lately, we've been taking them out in the morning. For instance, like yesterday and today, and even the day before, I think we took them out in the morning. But lately, it's been getting a lot warmer in the morning, so I think we might have to start taking them out in the evenings. Yeah, if I remember correctly, like when it's really humid, when we're like right in the middle of the most hottest season in the summer, there's really no better time to take your dogs out than around like 11 or even midnight at night, because like all the other hours it's just so hot and humid. July 17th. Okay, so you still got about a couple weeks left. Okay. You plan to go on a business trip to Florida. Oh, that's great. A business trip to Florida. Have you ever been to Florida? Is it going to be your first time? 13th. Oh, 13th. Okay. Still a couple of weeks left. Okay. You're in Jeju City near the airport. Oh, that sounds convenient. Okay. Cool. All right. So how, 11 years, that's actually not that long. I've been married to my wife for 14 years, and I swear it doesn't feel like 14 years. Every time I think about how many years I've been married, it just kind of amazes me every time I think about it. So how did you, was it, How did that happen? I'm just curious. Did you go there for work, or is it something that you wanted to do and had to do a whole planning thing? Was there like a whole planning phase for that? Your favorite beach in Jeju is 금능 해수욕장. It's famous for its emerald beach. Ooh, I gotta look this up. 금능 해수욕장. Oh man. Oh dude, I've never been to a beach like this. Oh, I gotta check this place out next year. Next year, definitely. Oh my god. Wow. All right. It looks really awesome. I mean, I don't know how different it's going to be when you look at it in real life, but the images that I'm just looking at right now is just really, really awesome. Wow. I don't think I've ever been on a beach like this. You had to work there, so you moved from Bundang to Jeju. Oh, you're a casino dealer. Cool, interesting. All right. That's okay. Sounds like a really interesting job. Have you always been a casino dealer, like ever since you finished school or something? Oh, you must have a lot of stories to tell. You must have seen a lot of things and heard a lot of things too. Like a lot of things that normal people don't get to see a lot, you know what I mean? I bet you have a lot of stories. You've never been to Florida. It's going to be your first time. Wow, it must be exciting. 김영 해수욕장, also be 김영 해수욕장. That's a weird name. Images. Okay, it kind of looks more. It looks more or less the same. So 금능. Did you say, was it 금능 and 김영? 금능 and 김영. Okay, they sound really similar. 금능 해수욕장, 김영 해수욕장. Are they close to each other? You heard it's really hot and humid there? Only in the summer though, right? Jeju isn't really a place to live long term. What? I highly recommend skipping Udo. There's honestly nothing special there. Bukchon Beach is nice though. Bukchon Beach? Bukchon 해수욕장? Are you sure it's Bukchon? 북촌 제주도 북촌 북촌에 가면 why is this a related search? 북촌 해변? Huh. Why does nobody look this up? 북촌. Alright, there's a neighbor blog. Oh, so it's not the kind, it's a very different kind of beach. Looks like. It's very rocky. They don't have sand beaches? Interesting. I'm doing okay, YG. How you doing? You wish you could go tomorrow. Actually, we haven't started yet. We start at 9 o'clock, 한방님. 북촌이면. Kimyeong is the best beach in the Jeju Island. Oh, you think? Yeah? Kimyeong? Okay. All right, well, I'll take your word for it because you've been in Jeju for 11 years. So, if anybody here knows Jeju, it's you, right? Oh, you're already back? Did your son already finish the sundae-guk? Should go there. I'm sure you're going to love it. I think I caught a cold, left out, but a joy to see you again. Oh, you have a cold? Okay. Hopefully it's not too bad. What are your symptoms like? Hey, Yonim, what's up? How you doing? Oh, thank you, HJ. That's very nice of you to say. Don't think I've been to Jeju since Swangyang. Ooh, so like, how many years has it been? Like what, 20 years? 30 years? I'm getting hungry. We've been talking a lot about food. Yeah, same here. Feels like it's been a really long time since I've... Oh, okay. So you haven't been to one of my streams in a while, huh? Okay, well, welcome back. It's nice to have you again. Where have you been? Where have you been? I'm getting hungry. I probably should have had something before the stream. I think we're gonna just make this stream a quick one. Maybe an hour. Hour and a half at the longest. Oh my god, that is so weird. I swear I felt Brody come in here. But he's not here. What? What was that? I swear something just... Something passed by, passed underneath me. Oh, that's weird. That is weird. 구독한 지 꽤 됐는데 오픽 시험 준비하느라 입 좀 트이려고 요새 다시 보기 시작했어요. 앞으로 라이브가. Oh, that's great. Okay. So you're preparing for the OPIC test? Does your job require you to have an OPIC score, or is it just like something that you're doing personally, or? Hey, Manny, what's up? You had no idea how it would be today. How hot it would be. Yeah, it was pretty hot. I took my dogs out in the morning around 9:30, and it was, pretty warm. Amber really didn't want to walk. You got back home. Oh, okay. You brought it back home. Okay, so your son is eating right now? I need proof. Share a picture. You have chills. Okay, headache and a few other symptoms. Okay. Well, hopefully it's not too bad, man. Hope you feel better soon. So busy preparing for a job change. Oh, for a job change. Okay. So, how did it go? You have a new job now? It's just a ghost? Okay, yeah, just a ghost. Oh, I see. Okay. So you're getting ready to apply for jobs, and a lot of the jobs require you to have an OPIC score? Okay. Interesting. Do most companies require OPIC scores? Do they prefer OPIC scores over TOEIC scores? Like, do people even take TOEIC tests nowadays? Wait, actually, I think it was Andy told us that he was preparing for a TOEIC test, getting ready for a TOEIC test in a couple of weeks. Took your dog out around 7 p.m. and it wasn't that hot. Yeah, I think evenings are a lot better. I don't know why, though. Like, you would think that mornings would be cooler because, Earth had several hours to cool down overnight. So I was always under the impression that mornings would be a lot cooler, in the summer. But then it always turns out that evenings and nighttime is a lot cooler for some reason. I don't know how that works. Yeah. I just need to improve because I don't know if a town name is telling the truth or not. How am I supposed to know? Hey, Hisu-nim, what's up? You're 9 years old. Really? I'm 40. How old am I? I think I'm 44. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? It's nice to see you. It's nice to have you on stream. It's good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. How'd you find me? Craving spicy food. You should have like a nice bowl of spicy rice noodles. Spicy rice noodles. Ugh. You're so nervous. What? You've taken the TOEIC test before, right? Hey, how much is it to take the TOEIC test nowadays? I think back when I used to take TOEIC tests, I think they cost... I honestly can't remember. Yeah, I honestly can't remember. Do they cost like close to 100,000 won these days? Oh, you were between jobs? Okay. You still are, or you're not anymore? You haven't changed job. Okay, it's really difficult to juggle work and other ties. Yeah, it's never easy. Yeah, it is never easy. Subtitles are not accurate as well. Yeah, they're not. They're not always accurate. TOEIC is a piece of cake, isn't it? TOEIC is a piece of cake. All right, we still got about a good 20 minutes before we get into the main part of the stream. So do what you got to do. Go to the bathroom. I don't know. You can go out and have a cigarette if that's something that you do. Go grab a snack. Go grab a drink. Whatever you need to do. One thing that I want to tell you guys is that in order to fully take advantage of what we're going to do today, I want to advise you to try to tune into the stream on the biggest screen that you have. So if you have a computer, I recommend that you go on your computer to tune into the stream, or at least like a tablet PC, or like better yet, if you can tune into the stream using your TV, that would be even better, because we're going to use a calendar today, and yeah. It's gonna feel very crammed if you use your phone. TOEIC test, just English 능력 test for graduation. Okay. I've never done this before during one of our streams. I think I've done something similar in an old video on the main channel, probably. Was it on the toddler channel? I remember several years ago I made a video using an actual calendar. I don't know. I don't remember if I was holding the calendar in the video, or if I just used an image of a calendar and just pulled it up on the screen. Can't remember what it was. So today it's going to be something similar. Spicy noodles with 2 boiled eggs. Ooh. Oh, are you talking about ramen? Or like rice noodles? You're going to new company on... Oh, okay. So your new job, you're going to start at your new job on the 16th of July. Okay. So you have a couple weeks. All right. You're going to have it tomorrow. Ramen is perfect for you now. Think your iPad hates you? Really? Okay. Do I live stream once a week? Well, when I stream, I think the last time I streamed was... Guys, I don't remember when the last time I streamed was. Was it on Saturday? I don't remember. Anyway, so I try to stream as often as I can, and I usually go back and forth between this channel and the wait, are we on the toddler channel today? Oh, we are on the toddler channel today. Okay, so I usually go back and forth between the toddler channel, this channel, and the main channel. And so if I stream tomorrow, it's going to be on the main channel. So if you're only watching one channel, then I'll probably stream once or twice a week. But if you're watching both channels, then you can probably join the stream like at least 2 or 3 times a week, because I try to stream at least 2 or 3 times. And again, both channels considered. Hey, Susie. I was able to some sentences I learned from you at dentist last week, and I also try to small talk with people a lot everywhere. Oh, that's great. Yeah. And just keep doing it. Yeah. Just keep doing it. Oh, 비빔면. Yeah, that sounds so good. You got a brutal cold. Take care, guys. Is there also any saying in English like 개도 안 걸리는 여름 감기? But dogs hardly ever catch colds, right? I don't know. Well, I mean, no, I've never heard of an expression that's similar to that. No. So, but I think I've seen plenty of people catch colds during the summer season. Maybe not in the middle of summer, but at the beginning of summer, like now, when it's still dry. 참기름 살짝. How about 참기름 많이? But still, I'm scared and hard. Just trying to keep it more and more. Oh, okay. So you still get scared, and it's still hard. You are not hard. The small talk is hard. You're not hard. The small talk is hard. So, yeah, of course. Yeah. It's supposed to be scary, and it's supposed to be hard. That's absolutely normal. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what's supposed to happen. 붕어찜 is in season. Oh, really? Is it? 붕어찜? I've never had 붕어찜. 붕어찜. Okay. Do they really steam it? Or is it like boiled? How do they cook it? You catch a cold like once or twice every summer. Oh, not in the winter season. I think that's because of temp differences between. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, because it's really hot outside, but then when you go inside, like most places, they have the AC turned way low, right? They have it set really low, and it gets really cold inside, and you're barely wearing anything because it's so hot outside. And yeah, and you're probably sweating when you're outside, and when you go inside, you have the air conditioned room, which is usually very cold, and you're sweating, so you're bound to get sick. barely가 좀 헷갈리는데요. 이게 겨우 한다는 뜻인가요? 거의 못 한다는 뜻인가요? 겨우. Yeah, in most cases. But depending on how you use it, it can translate to like 거의 없었다. For example, you can say I barely got there in time. It means 겨우 제 시간에 도착했다. And you can also say there are barely any people, and that means 사람들이 거의 없었다. 있긴 있었지만 거의 없었다. So it depends on how you use it in a sentence. You picked up chicken wings for your husband and now you're eating the leftover celeries with some sauce. I like the sauce. Do I have to share it on Discord? Yes, you do. Otherwise, you're lying. You know, who knows? Maybe it's AI, you know, like you can't trust anybody these days. You're a mistake. It's scared. It's scary. It's scary and hard. Yes. But just keep trying to speak. Yeah, yeah. That's how you learn. That's exactly how you learn. In the UK, most places have no AC at all. Is it what? I had no idea that was the case. I think the insane heat wave makes the temp difference crazy despite no AC. Whoa. I think the insane heat wave makes the temp difference crazy despite no... Oh, okay. Because of the very, very bad heat wave they've been getting lately, there's a big temperature gap between when you're outside and inside, even without AC. I see. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I had no idea that most places in the UK had no AC. How can that be? Oh, you shared it? In the share channel? In the general channel? Oh, okay. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, here we go. There it is right there, guys. There it is right there. They kind of look like cucumbers, especially this long one right here. But, okay. Looks good. Looks good. Find it much harder to talk to native speakers in person. It's a bit different from talking online, you know. Well, yeah, of course. Of course. What do you mean? You know why. Because there's... Yeah, I mean, you tend to panic when there's an actual face looking at you. You know what I mean? Of course. There's nothing wrong with that. That's absolutely normal. Why are you acting like you don't know that? Of course. Of course that's the way it is. Where's some... No, she's having celery, not cucumbers. That's why I keep trying to turn off the AC at work, but someone keeps turning it on. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Choi님, what's up? Zoom이랑 디스코드랑 만나는 거랑 너무 다르... Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah. It's like, you know, I would probably go as far as to say it's almost like, well, okay, it's not quite like driving in a driving game and actually driving. It's not quite like that. Yeah, it's actually very different. I'm trying to find a good comparison. You know what I think it's like? I think it's like sitting next to a driver and watching them drive, right? And actually trying to drive by yourself. I think it's almost like that. That's what I'm trying to say. My flat also has no... What? You had no choice, but you just have to survive at 35. What? Wait. Are you not allowed to install AC in your home, in your apartment? Have I done MBTI test? Yes, I have. Suddenly I wonder... I don't know what it is. I've taken the test, I think, maybe 2 times, and I got some result. I just don't remember what it was. It's one thing to write. It's a whole other thing to speak, I guess. Screen versus... Yeah. Pretty much. Screen versus real life. Of course. Oh! I got it. I totally got it. The difference is... I think the difference is very similar to listening to music... recorded music through your earphones and actually listening to live music. It's probably that different. But of course, the experience is kind of different. When you're listening to live music, there is that sense of like the raw sound somehow makes it better. I guess in some cases it could be worse, but I think the difference, the gap between talking to someone online through a screen and actually talking face to face is about the same as listening to music through your earphones and actually listening to live music. I think that's a pretty fair comparison. What do you guys think? Someone just uploaded a picture of pizza? Where? Okay, good night, guys. No stream tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great rest of your night. And I'll see you guys hopefully very soon in the next live stream or in the next lesson video. That looks so good. That looks so good. Am I going on a diet? Are you asking, am I on a diet right now? No, I'm not on a diet. I know, right? It looks so good. All I have is ice water. That looks really good. Wow. Like, compare this. Compare. Because if you think about it, it kind of tastes like pizza, right? You got the cheese. You actually have two types of cheese right now. There's cheddar cheese, and I think there's mozzarella cheese, and there's corn, and there's some tomato sauce in the back. But then you compare this. Look at that! Wow, it's so perfectly cooked. Look at this. That's melted cheese, right? Oh. And we have some Parmesan cheese over here. Oh. Is that Tabasco sauce? Is that hot sauce? We got some herbs in the middle. Probably parsley, right? You really miss Korean style pizza, which is totally different from Westerns. Yeah, pizza. I haven't really been to any other Western countries, or rather, I haven't had any pizza in other Western countries. The only Western country I've had pizza in was in the U.S., and they're really greasy, aren't they? The pizzas that you can get in the U.S., at least. I will definitely have pizza for dinner. Hey, you have to share the picture, May, or else nobody's gonna believe you. You know, it's the way it is now because of AI. You know. The first thing I went back to Korea for my last holiday is that eating sweet potato pizza. Sweet potato pizza. Oh, okay. I usually don't like anything sweet in my food when I'm having a meal, right? When I'm having food as a meal, not as, of course, you know, I like dessert, but when it comes to a meal, I usually don't like anything that's sweet. That's why when I have pizza, I never lay my hands on the pickles. I never have a slice of pickles. Unless it's very salty pickles. But I'm currently living in New York and I can't stop having pepperoni pizza. I've never been to the East Coast. You love Costco cheese? Yeah, they're really good, aren't they? Very cheap and delicious. Yeah, they are. Lunch menu's pizza. Actually, I was looking for Italian cheese pizza, but I had no choice. I was so starving to order fastest one nearby. Wow, that's actually a really good one. You're lucky you have a good pizza place near your place. Can you imagine what this tastes like? I can tell you're not pineapple. Nah, yeah. I mean, I don't hate it, but if I had a choice, I would rather have something else. Did I order pizza? No. The pizza you ate in the US was really salty. Yeah, very, very salty and greasy, wasn't it? For Korean pizza. Yeah. Yeah, it's no surprise there's so many overweight people and people with heart problems in the US. Your favorite is Hawaiian? Okay. Anchovies. Have you guys ever had anchovies on your pizza? I actually like it. It's actually pretty good. All right, it's 9 o'clock, guys. 9 o'clock. Where's the music player? Okay. Okay, so today, I'm gonna try something that I've never. I don't think I've ever tried this during a stream, and so I don't know how this is gonna go. But I think it's always important for us to try new things. You know, always mix it up, just to make it a little interesting. And I think if this works, it can be very, very helpful for beginner learners, English learners at the beginner level. I think this can be very, very helpful. But we'll see, because this might turn out to be a complete mess. Like, so I don't really know. So we're going to try. Okay? We're going to try. Main name. 맞다. I happened to work. I discovered Motion AI. Thanks to AI, my tiger can move around in internet space. It was so impressive. Okay. Motion AI. Cool. All right. Okay, so you guys ready to look at the calendar? So here's the calendar. I want you to just take a look at this calendar. All right, take a look at the calendar. I have added some events in the calendar, okay? And our job, your job is to talk about the things that happened in the past, the things that will happen in the future, and the things that happen routinely. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So today, as you can see, is the 18th. Today is the 18th. Okay? Today is the 18th. Everything before the 18th is in the past. Everything after the 18th is in the future. And if you look closely, there are things that happen routinely, especially over here. There are things that happen routinely, like church and gym. You can see church here, and there's also church here. So these happen routinely. We have gym, right? We have all that. So we're going to try to talk about these things, all right? So, it's your turn. Tell me what you can tell me about this. What can you tell me from this calendar? Anything. No. So, okay, so I didn't think about this. So let's assume that right now it's the 18th and it's in the morning. Like 7 o'clock in the morning on the 18th. Okay? Right now. Okay, so 정시원님 says, I go to the gym at least twice a week. Really? Is 정시원님 right? Is she right? Okay, first of all, let's look at this. So 정크리스님 says, I went to see the dentist on the 2nd this month. Okay, that's correct. But I guess we don't have to be that specific. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We don't have to be that specific. Whoops. What does this mean? We don't have to be that specific. 이게 무슨 뜻이에요? 이게 무슨 뜻이죠? We don't have to be that specific. What does this mean? 그렇게까지 자세할 필요는 없다. Right. So, 자, 그렇다면, so this is the 18th right now. How do we talk about this time? How do we talk? So it's the 18th right now. How do we talk about this period? 요 시기를 어떻게 말로써 가리키죠? second라고 구체적으로 안 할 거면, if you're not going to be specific, how can we say it? More roughly. 좀 더 대략적으로 말하자면. First week, that's very specific. That's very specific. Okay, at the beginning of the month, 2 weeks ago, 그것보다 더 대략적으로. 지금 일단 그쵸, 이거죠. Earlier this month. 지금 18일이고 월 초에 갔었다라는 말을 earlier this month라고 하는 게 가장 적당한 것 같아요. 제가 느끼기에는. So we're going to look at this. We're going to say I went to see a dentist earlier this month. 아까 처음에 정크리스님이 하신 게 요거였죠. I went to see the dentist. 뭐 the dentist, a dentist, 뭐 어느 쪽이든 크게 상관없어요. I went to see a dentist earlier this month. 그래서 지금 이 얘기를 지금 요 얘기를 이거를 보면서 지금 18일이고 그 같은 월 내에인데 그 초반에 earlier this month. I went to see the dentist earlier this month. 이 dentist appointment라고 돼 있잖아요. 이거를 그대로 활용할 수도 있어요. We can use that. We can say 어떻게 말할 수 있죠? 그 치과 의사를 만나러 갔었다라고 할 수도 있지만 또 어떻게 말할 수도 있어요. appointment라는 말을 쓴다면, 그쵸? had, 그쵸? I had a dentist appointment. I had a dentist appointment earlier this month. I had a dentist appointment earlier this month. 그게 지금 요 내용이죠. 요 내용이요. I had a dentist appointment earlier this month. I had a dentist appointment earlier this month. I had a dentist appointment earlier this month.
I had a dentist appointment earlier this month.
Very good.
I went to see a dentist earlier this month. I went to see a dentist earlier this month.
This month. th 발음으로 해야 돼요. month니까 months가 아니라. 오케이. 오케이. 또 어떤 얘기를 할 수 있을까요? 어디 보자. 메이님이 이런 얘기를 하셨네요. I must study hard from 14th to 18th for OPIC test. OPIC 테스트에 대해서 얘기를 해볼까요? 요거에 대해서 얘기를 한번 해볼게요. 어떻게 얘기하면 좋을까요?
I went to see a dentist earlier this morning. I had a dentist appointment earlier this morning.
month. earlier this month. 뭐 morning일 수도 있고요. morning이라면. Okay. I have an OPIC test. This weekend, 그쵸? This weekend도 맞죠? 네. 이번 주말이죠. Saturday, right? So 지금이 18일인데도 이번 주에 그러니까 한국어랑 비슷해요. 생각해 보면은 잠깐만 미래인데 왜 미래시를 안 써? 한국어로도 이번 주에 오픽 시험이 있어. 나 이번 주말에 오픽 시험 봐라고 하잖아요. 그렇죠? 시험이 있는 거잖아요. 왜냐면 그게 어쨌든 일정으로 잡혀 있는 게 현재도 그 일정은 존재하니까. 그래서 I have an OPIC test this weekend. This weekend 말고 물론 in 2 days 아까 누가 해주신 것처럼 in 2 days 시험을 치르는 거기도 하니까 뭐라고 할 수도 있죠? 시험을 본다. 오픽 시험을 본다. 자, 이렇게 지금 보면은 have는요. have는 상태 동사라서 그냥 이렇게 쓰는데 take라고 하잖아요. 그러면은 현재 진행형을 쓰는 게 좋아요. I'm taking an OPIC test this weekend. I'm taking an OPIC test this weekend. 이렇게요. 네, 이렇게 지금 요거에 대해서 얘기를 할 때요. 요거에 대해서 얘기할 때 I'm taking an OPIC test this weekend. 자, 요거에 대해서 다시 얘기를 해보세요. 지금 보면서 따라하고 계시죠? 이거에 대해서 다시 한번 해보세요. 말로. 실제로 말로 해보세요. 안 써도 되니까 댓글로. appointment라는 말을 써서 해볼게요. I had an appointment. I had a dentist appointment. 언제? Earlier this month. I had a dentist appointment earlier this month. 치과에 갔다라고도 할 수 있죠. I went to a dentist. I went to see a dentist라고 할 수도 있고 I went to a dentist라고 할 수도 있고요. 어쨌든 earlier this month. 이거는 this weekend. I have an OPIC test this weekend. 또는 난 치르러 간다. 오픽 테스트를 보러 간다. I'm taking 뭐 심지어 I'm going to take라고 할 수도 있고요. I'm taking an OPIC test this weekend. I have an OPIC test this weekend. 여기까지 문제 없이 잘 하고 계시나요?
I had a dentist appointment earlier this month.
오케이, month라고 잘 하셨어요.
I had a dentist appointment earlier this month.
Very good.
I have an OPIC test this weekend. I'm taking an OPIC test this weekend.
Okay, alright, sounds good. Okay. 자, 뭐에 대해서 이번에 얘기해 볼까요? 뭐에 대해서 얘기해 볼까요? 아, 잠시만요. 수희님이 얼만큼이 남았다란 얘기를 로 해서 요거를 지금 표현하고 있어요. 이렇게도 할 수 있죠. 그쵸? 며칠 남았다, 이틀 남았다. 오픽 시험까지 이틀 남았어. 그렇게는 어떻게 얘기하죠? 지금 수희님이 하신 얘기를 한번 볼게요. 다시. I have only 2 days left for OPIC test. 이 전치사가 틀렸어요. 그러니까 틀렸다기보다는 좀 부자연스러워요. 네, 그쵸. until 또는 한 가지 더 있어요. until 말고 쓸 수 있는 게. 네, before 내지는 until로. before or until. So, I have 2 days left until 또는 before the OPIC test. Before my OPIC test. 이렇게 할 수도 있고, I have 2 days left until before I have to take the OPIC test. 이렇게 할 수도 있고요. 이 left가 가장 정확하게 번역을 하면 물론 남았다인데 제가 느끼기에는 한국어에 우리가 많이 쓰는 표현 중에 그게 있어요. 있으면 그쵸? 이런 식으로 얘기를 하는 게 이렇게 그러니까 뭐뭐를 하기 전까지 얼만큼이 남았다 있죠. 이 얘기가 이런 식으로 우리가 이런 문맥으로 얘기할 때는 한국어로는 그 느낌이 사실 얼만큼 있으면 나 뭐 해야 돼 이런 느낌이랑 비슷한 것 같아요. 오케이? 네. 보세요. 이틀 있으면 나 시험 보러 가. 이게 딱 이런 느낌이에요. 그리고 그걸 영어로 한다면 이런 식으로 얘기를 하고요. 사실 여기서 left를 꼭 안 써도 돼요. 꼭 left를 안 써도 돼요. I have 2 days until I have to take the OPIC test. I have only 2 days before I have to take the OPIC test. 이렇게 해도 돼요. 사실 left도 꼭 없어도 돼요. 그리고 이렇게 다시 말하지만 이렇게 얘기했을 때가 있으면 나 얼마 있으면 뭐 어디 가. 나 이제 뭐 일주일만 있으면 뭐 해야 돼. 뭐 이런 식으로 얘기를 하는 느낌이랑 비슷해요. Okay. away를 안 쓰냐고요? away는 그 말하는 방식이 완전히 달라져요. 만약에 이 얘기를 away로 써서 하면은 I have가 아니고 요 I have 자리에 OPIC 테스트 얘기가 나오는 거예요. The OPIC is just 2 days away. 이렇게 얘기를 하는 게 away를 쓰는 거예요. 네, away를 쓸 때는 내가 그러니까 나를 주체로 쓰는 말이 아니에요. away를 할 거면은 그 무엇이 남았는지가 주체로 나오는 게 away예요. 네. 오케이. 관사요. 사실은요, 이게 the가 올 수도 있고 on이 올 수도 있어요. my가 와도 되고요. 이거는 그 상황에 따라서 조금씩 달라질 수 있어요. 크게 상관없어요. Don't worry about it.
I had a dentist appointment earlier this month. I'm taking an OPIC test this weekend. I had a dentist
Had a dentist. on이 아니라 I had a dentist가 아니라 I had a dentist. A dentist appointment.
earlier this month. I'm taking an OPIC test this weekend.
Okay, weekend. Okay, good. 네, 이번엔 뭐에 대해서 얘기해 볼까요? What should we talk about? What should we talk about? 뭐, wedding? 아까 그 정시현님이 wedding 얘기하셨나요? I'm going to Kim's wedding this Sunday. I'm going to Kim's wedding this Sunday. I'm going to Kim's wedding this Sunday. 킴 결혼식 일요일이야. 이 말 어떻게 하죠? 일요일이야. 킴 결혼식 일요일이야. How do we say this? Kim's wedding is Sunday. On 꼭 없어도 돼요. Kim's wedding is on Sunday. Kim's wedding is Sunday. Okay? 뭐 이렇게 얘기해도 되고요. I'm going to Kim's wedding this Sunday. 그쵸? 이렇게만 얘기하면은 내가 가는지 안 가는지에 대한 얘기는 아니고 어쨌든 이거는 이제 언제다라는 얘기. Kim's wedding is on Sunday. I'm going to Kim's wedding this Sunday. 그 전에 뭐였어요? I have only 2 days left until 이렇게도 했었지만 그 전에 뭐였죠? I'm taking an OPIC test this weekend라고 했어요. 그렇죠? 그 weekend가 어느 weekend이죠? weekend 중에 어느 거였죠? OPIC 테스트가 토요일이고 웨딩이 일요일이죠. 그럼 이거를 연결해서 한번 얘기해 볼까요? 나 토요일에 OPIC 테스트가 있고 그 다음 날 킴 결혼식에 가. 해볼까요? 나 이번 주 토요일에 OPIC 테스트 있고 그 바로 다음 날 킴 결혼식에 가. I have an OPIC test this Saturday, and I'm going to Kim's wedding the next day. 라고 할게요. I have an OPIC test this Saturday, and I'm going to Kim's wedding the next day. I have an OPIC test this Saturday, and I'm going to Kim's wedding the next day. 이거를 반드시 이걸 보면서 자, 지금 so today is the 18th. I have an OPIC test this Saturday, and I'm going to Kim's wedding the next day. 네. I have an OPIC test this Saturday, and I'm going to Kim's wedding the next day.
I have an OPIC test this weekend. I have only 2 days left until my OPIC test. I have only 2 days left until I have to take the OPIC test.
Okay. I have to take.
I went to see a dentist earlier this month. I'm taking an OPIC test this weekend.
Okay. Right. 네, 이렇게도 쭉 이어서도 한번 올려주세요. I have to the schedule to take the OPIC test. No, 그렇게 얘기할 필요 없어요. 네. I have an OPIC test this Saturday. We're going to go.
I have an OPIC test this Saturday, and I'm going to Kim's wedding the next day.
Yeah, the next day. 그 다음 날. 그 다음 날이라고 할 때 the next day. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What should we talk about? 또 무슨 얘기를 해볼까요? 무슨 얘기 해보죠? 일단 요거 얘기했고 Kim's wedding 얘기했고요. What do you want to talk about? I try to go to church every Sunday. Very good. So we have church. 요때는 못 가네요, 그렇죠? 그런 다음에 또 church 보면은 네, I try to go to church every Sunday. I try to go to church every Sunday. 뭐 그건 쉽죠? 어렵지 않죠? I try to go to church every Sunday. I hit the gym 3 times a week. Let's see. Once, twice. 요때는 못 갔네요. 요때도 못 갔어요. 요때는 갔고. 이건 뭘까요? 못 갔나? 그리고 이건 미래고요. 그쵸? 이 day 1이라고 했다는 건 뭘까요? day 1. 이 gym에 대해서 한번 얘기해보죠. 이 day 1이 뭐예요? day 2, day 1. 첫날. 이거를 어떻게 얘기하죠? 이걸 어떻게 얘기해요? 그쵸? started를 쓰는 거예요. started. 영어를 기초 수준으로 하시는 분들은요. 기초 수준에서 배우시는 분들이 굉장히 잘 못 쓰는 것 중에 하나가 start를 과거형으로 해서 뭐뭐를 하기 시작했다라고 하는 요 표현 방식을 잘 얘기 못해요. 이게 어려운가 봐요. 잘 얘기 못해요. 그래서 그거를 꼭 했으면 좋겠어요. Earlier this month? Earlier this month보다 오늘이랑 요 사이인데? 물론 8th라고 할 수도 있겠지만 It's a bit too specific, don't you think? 좀 너무 구체적이지 않나? Last Monday? 그것도 괜찮, 그쵸? Last week가 있잖아요. Last week. Yeah, last week. Last week. I started going to the gym last Monday. 뭐 그렇게 물론 좋아요. 좋지만 last week. Yeah, I started going to the gym last week. I started going to the gym last week. I started to the gym last week. I started going to the gym last week. 지금 다들 잘 따라오고 계시죠? 자, 그러면은 잠깐 이거를 여러분이 혼자서 만약에 연습할 때는 어떻게 하느냐, 이렇게 하나하나 하면서 반드시 뭘 했으면 좋겠냐면 반드시 뭘 했으면 좋겠냐면 지금까지 했던 거를 다 얘기해 보는 거예요. 지금까지 했던 거 다. 이거부터 다시. 어떻게 했었죠? 이게 그냥 새로운 거를 계속 하는 게 아니라 아까 했던 거랑 지금까지 했던 걸 다 이어서 해보는 거예요. I had a dentist appointment. 뭐였어요? Earlier this month. 그 다음에 뭐였어요? 그 다음이 요거였나? 이거였죠. I have an OPIC test this Saturday and 그 다음에 이거 얘기했죠. I'm going to Kim's wedding the next day. 그쵸? 그리고 그 다음에 church 얘기했었죠? 뭐였어요? I try to go to church every Sunday. 그렇게 했었고요. 그 다음에 요거 했죠. 어떻게 한다고 했죠? Day 1이 이때가 Day 1이었다라는 거를 표현하자고 했죠. I started going to the gym last week. 이렇게 하나하나가 늘 때마다 다시 처음부터 끝까지 다 해보는 거예요. 오케이? 이런 식으로 꼭 했으면 좋겠어요. 말로 하고 계셔야 돼요, 지금. 이게 내가 글로 쓰는 게 이게 되거나 no. 지금 쓰는 캘린더 뭔지 알 수 있는가? 어떤 이거 어플 아니고 제가 만든 건데 제가 그렸어요. 그 뭐지? 그 약간 PPT 같은 걸로 그 구글 슬라이드 있죠? 구글 슬라이드 써보셨어요? 구글 슬라이드? Google Slides. 선이 정갈하다고요? 정갈하다라는 말 반찬에서만 쓰는 거 아니에요? 선에 대해서도 정갈하다라고 그래요? 한방님, I had a dentist appointment earlier this month and I have an OPIC test this Saturday after that day. Oh, after that day? Ugh, no, 안 좋아요. 네, 그렇게 말하지 말고요. The next day. Okay, I have an OPIC test this Saturday and the next day. Okay, 이렇게 the next day there's a Kim's. No. 그냥 간다. I'm going to Kim's wedding. Kim's wedding. Yeah, I'm going to Kim's wedding. Okay. I go to church every Sunday. I try to go. 왜냐면 요때 못 갔잖아요. 그렇죠? 그래서 그 느낌을 try to라고 함으로써 그거를 표현할 수 있죠. I try to go to church every Sunday. 네, 그리고 I go to church every Sunday. And last week I hit the gym. I started going to the gym. Yeah. Okay. 이게 그 제가 권하는 방식은 뭐냐면 이렇게 몇 가지를 해놨잖아요. 몇 가지를 해놨으면은 그게 틀리지 않고 어느 정도 속도감 있게 좀 그러니까 속도보다는 어느 정도 편하게 쭉 얘기가 될 때까지 더 너무 추가하지 마세요. 너무 추가하지 말고 일단 지금 뭐뭐 했어요. 얘 했고 그 다음에 웨딩 했고 그리고 그 웨딩을 이어서 얘기하는 것도 했죠. 그 다음에 church 얘기했고 그 다음에 그 헬스장 다니기 시작했다라는 얘기 했죠. 일단 이 정도 모였잖아요. 그러면 일단 처음부터 여기까지 어느 정도 편하게 될 때까지 너무 많이 또 추가하지 마세요. 오케이? 제가 다시 해볼게요. I had a dentist appointment earlier this month. 그쵸? Earlier this month. I have an OPIC test this Saturday. 그쵸? This Saturday. And I'm going to Kim's wedding the next day. I try to go to church every Sunday. I try to go to church every Sunday. 이건 뭐였죠? I started going to the gym last week. 처음부터 끝까지 여기까지 이거를 보면서 오케이? 지금이 18일이다 생각하면서요. Right? 그렇게 연습을 여러 번 하세요. Right? 오케이. 자, 그 다음에 어떤 얘기를 해보고 싶냐면 조니 성님이 뭔가를 하면은 다들 좀 신경 써서 봐야 되죠? I was going to hit the gym yesterday, but something came up so that I couldn't go there. 일단 so that이 완전히 잘못 쓰였어요. 거기서는 그냥 so, that가 같이 나오면 안 돼요. 요거를 얘기를 일단 요 얘기하기 전에 여러분 지금 이렇게 갔죠? Day 2 갔죠? Day 3 못 갔어요. 이 이야기를 어떻게 할 수 있을까요? 그냥 단순하게 요거에 대한 얘기를 어떻게 하면 좋을까요? 오케이, regularly. 근데 시작한 지 이제 2주째잖아요. 이건 어때요? 지금 이게 지난주잖아요. 그쵸? 지난주에 최소 3번은 가려고 했는데 2번밖에 못 갔어. 어때요? 이렇게 얘기할 수 있겠어요, 여러분? 나 지난주에 최소 3번은 가려고 했는데 2번밖에 안 갔어. At least 3 times, 그쵸? 그 말을 쓰면 되겠죠? I was going to go to the gym at least 3 times last week, but I only went twice. 오케이, 이 정도면 완벽해요. 토들러 분들, 영어 초보자이신 분들, 지금 요 정도 얘기 어때요? 어느 정도 수월하게 나올 수 있나요? I was going to go to the gym at least 3 times last week, but I only went twice. 지금 이거 아주 좋아요. 아주 자연스럽고 리듬감도 좋고 뭐 어색한 거 하나도 없고요. 어떠세요? 이 정도 잘 되나요? Yeah? 잘 돼요? May님 says, I couldn't go to the gym last weekend. I only went to the gym. I only went to the gym at least twice? No. 그 맨 마지막 at least는 쓰는 거 아니에요. I wanted to라고 하고 싶네요, 저는. I wanted to go at least 3 times last week, but I only went twice. 이게 뭐랑 이어져요? 이거랑 이어지죠. I started going to the gym last week. I wanted to go at least 3 times last week, but I only went twice. 아예 뭐 요 정도 그냥 이어서 할 수 있겠죠. I had wanted요. I had wanted라고 하는 경우는요. MG님 어떤 경우냐면 지금 시점에서 바라보는 과거가 아니에요. 과거가 아니라 과거 시점에서 그 이전에 내가 하고 싶었던 것에 대한 거예요. 예를 들어서 when I graduated, I had wanted to I had wanted to I wanted to do a little traveling before after graduating, but I had to get a job right away. I graduated in 몇 년이라고 할까요? 2008. 예를 들어서 I graduated in 2008. I had wanted to do a little traveling after graduating, but I had to get a job right away. 요럴 때 had wanted를 쓰는 거예요. 그러니까 그 원했고 안 원했고가 지금이랑 연결이 안 돼 있고 그때 당시에 내가 원했었던 거. 그러니까 그때 당시에 내가 그 전부터 원했던 거. 아무튼 사실 근데 여기서도 그냥 wanted라고 해도 되네. 근데 이렇게 had wanted라고 함으로써 그 시점에서 그 전부터 내가 원했던 거에 대한 얘기를 이렇게 표현을 해요. 오케이. Alright. 아무튼 I started going to the gym last week. I wanted to go at least 3 times last week, but I only went twice. Okay. 그럼 이 얘기도 했고요. 그러면은 그 아까도 얘기했듯이 이걸 꼭 해봐야 돼요. 다시 1, 2, 3 wedding, 그 다음에 4 church, 그 다음에 5 시작한 거 day 1, 그 다음에 6 이렇게 꼭 연습을 하나가 추가될 때마다 아까 거부터 다시 해보는 거. 왜냐면 반복이 그만큼 중요하니까. I had a dentist appointment earlier this month. I have an OPIC test this Saturday. I'm going to Kim's wedding the next day. I try to go to church every Sunday. I started going to the gym last week. I wanted to go at least 3 times last week, but I only went twice. Are you doing it? 올려주고 계시나? 잠깐만.
I have an OPIC test this Saturday, and I'm gonna Kim's wedding the next day.
Kim's
I have
wedding.
an OPIC test this Saturday, and I'm gonna Kim's wedding the next day.
Okay.
I'm going to Kim's wedding this Sunday. Kim's wedding is on Sunday. I have an OPIC test this Saturday, and I'm going to Kim's wedding the next day.
Very good.
I have an OPIC test this Saturday and I'm going to Kim's wedding the next day.
Good.
I try to go to the church every Sunday.
Okay, good.
I try to go to church every Sunday. I started going to the gym last week.
started와 going to 사이에 너무 그 음절 추가가 되는 느낌이 있었어요. 그래서 그 started 할 때요. 잠깐만. 요거 할 때 있죠. 요거 발음할 때 중요한 게 요 D를 안 하는 게 꽤 중요해요. 얘까지 하면은 뭔가 덜덜 떨면서 얘기하는 것 같은 느낌이에요. I started going. 네, no, I started. 요 두 번째 D 안 하는 거예요. I started going. I started going. 그렇게 해주세요. 어디까지 들었지?
I have an OPIC test this weekend. I have only 2 days left until my OPIC test.
이거 아까 들었던 것 같은데 여기까지 들었나 보다.
I try to go to church every Sunday. I started going to the gym last week.
네, 요 두 번째 D가 안 들려야 돼요.
I started going to the gym last week. I wanted to go at least 3 times last week, but I only went twice.
Went twice.
I started going to the gym last week. I wanted to go at least 3 times last week, but I only went twice.
Okay.
I graduated in 2008. I had wanted to do a little traveling after graduating, but I had to get a job right away.
Okay. Very good.
I started going to the gym last week. I wanted to go at least 3 times last week, but I only went twice.
Okay. 이렇게 웨이크업님 거 한번 들어볼까요?
I had a dentist appointment earlier this month. I have an OPIC test this Saturday, and I'm going to Kim's wedding the next day. I try to go to church every Sunday. I started going to the gym last week, and I wanted to go to the gym at least 3 times last week, but I only went twice.
오케이. 네, 이렇게 쭉 이걸 보면서 실제로 내용을 보고 느끼면서 이렇게 말하는 연습을 꼭 했으면 좋겠어요.
I started going to the gym last week. I wanted to go at least 3 times last week, but I only went twice.
오케이. good. Alright, 이제 추가를 좀 해볼까요? 또 어떤 얘기를 해보죠? 어떤 얘기를 해보면 좋을까요? Maynim says, I'm planning to prepare a meeting at work. The meeting is going to start at 9:30. Okay. 미팅에 대해서 간단하게 얘기를 해볼까요? 간단하게. 미팅. 이제 곧 다가오는 이제 곧 회의 다가오는이라고 하나? 한국말이 좀 이상하네. 네, coming up을 써볼게요. 여기서는 이 미팅에 대해서 얘기할 때는 이제 이번 주말 끝나고 바로 이어지는 월요일에 그 회의가 잡혀 있는 거잖아요. 그게 다가온다라는 식으로 얘기해 볼게요. I have a meeting coming up. I have a meeting coming up next Monday. 네, 딱 지금 제이씨님이 하신 요거요. 잠깐만요. normal. 오케이. 딱 요렇게요. I have a meeting coming up next Monday. I have a meeting coming up next Monday. 그리고 시간까지 이왕 나와 있으니까 시간까지 얘기를 한번 해볼게요. I have 생각보다 meeting coming up next Monday. It's at 9:30 in the morning. 이렇게 해볼게요. I have a meeting coming up next Monday. It's at 9:30 in the morning. I have a meeting coming up next Monday. It's at 9:30 in the morning. 요거. 요거. I have a meeting coming up next Monday. It's at 9:30 in the morning. It's at 9:30 in the morning. 웬만하면 있는 게 좋아요. 왜냐면 현재 시간을 얘기하는 게 아니라 지금 얘는 아마 현재 시간 지금 지금 얘는요 이게 지금 뭐냐면 구글 doc스거든요. 구글 doc스가 약간 그 앞에서 우리가 했던 얘기를 계산해서까지 막 이걸 봐주거나 그러지 않아요. 지금 얘는 이 앞에 얘기를 지금 여기서 하고 있다라는 걸 인식을 못하고 지금 이것만 보고 있는 거예요. 뭐야 9시 반이다 라고 하는데 at가 없어야 돼 라고 하고 있는데 있는 게 맞아요 여기서는. Okay? I have a meeting coming up next Monday. It's at 9:30 in the morning. 물론 얘를 안 쓴다고 해서 막 의미가 지금 안 보이고 계시는구나. 네. 지금 다시 말하지만 지금 이렇게 파란 줄이 그어져 있는 거는요. 구글 doc스가 지금 앞에서 이 얘기에 이어서 요 it가 이 미팅을 가리키고 있다라는 걸 지금 인식을 못하고 있어요. 그냥 요것만 보고 이렇게 얘기하는 건 틀려라고 하는 거예요. 오케이? 하지만 우리는 지금 현재 시각을 얘기하는 게 아니라 그 미팅이 언제 하는 건지에 대한 얘기이기 때문에 at가 있는 게 맞아요. Okay? I have a meeting coming up next Monday. It's at 9:30 in the morning. 근데 아까 맨 마지막에 하려던 얘기가 물론 요 at를 얘기를 안 한다고 사람들이 막 왜 갑자기 현재 시각 얘기해 뭐 이러진 않아요. 의미는 다 통하지만 어쨌든 I have a meeting coming up next Monday. It's at 9:30 in the morning. 이것도 뭐 문제 없이 잘 되죠. 이것도요. 자, 그러면 어떻게 얘기를 할 수 있어야 되느냐? I have a dentist appointment. I had a dentist appointment earlier this month. I have an OPIC test this Saturday. 요거로 바로 얘기해 볼까요? 지금 have를 다 쓰는 것들이죠. I had a dentist appointment. I have a test this Saturday. I have a meeting coming up next Monday. 오케이? 이렇게 뭔가 약속으로 잡혀져 있는 어떤 이벤트에 대해서는 have를 많이 쓰는구나를 좀 느꼈으면 좋겠고요. 그냥 have가 아니라 have인데 coming up. 이제 곧 그게 다가온다라는 식으로 얘기할 때 have 무엇 coming up 이렇게도 얘기를 한다라는 거를 이번 연습을 통해서 좀 익숙해졌으면 좋겠어요. 이거는 coming up이 아니죠. 그렇죠? 지난 거니까. 이건 coming up이죠. I have an OPIC test coming up. 그렇죠? 근데 어쨌든 여기서는 안 쓰고 여기서는 쓰는 그런 식으로 얘기를 해볼게요. I had, 이건 had죠. 과거니까. I had a dentist appointment earlier this month. I have an OPIC test this Saturday. I'm going to 이거는 have가 아니죠. 그렇죠? 이거는 have가 아니에요. 그쵸? 뭔가 it's not about me. 일단 나에 대한 게 아니잖아요. Right? It's 초대를 받아서 어디 가는 거면은 have라고는 잘 안 해요. Okay? 예를 들어서 누구의 생일 파티에 초대됐어요. You don't say I have a birthday party this. No. 네, Kim's wedding은 you're going to. I'm going to Kim's wedding the next day. 이 다음 날. And 그 다음에 I try to go to church every Sunday. I started going to the gym last week. I wanted to go 3 times, but I only went 2 times last week. I only went twice. I have a important meeting이라고 할까요? I have an important meeting coming up next Monday. It's at 9:30 in the morning. I have an important meeting이라고 할까요? I have an important meeting coming up next Monday. It's at 9:30 in the morning. Okay. B-Day. 누구의 생일에 대해서도 한번 얘기해 볼까요? 잠깐만요.
I have a meeting coming up next Monday. It's at 9:30 in the morning. 9:30 in the morning. At 9 is that
It's that라고 하는 것 같아요. It's that예요. It's that. It's that. It's that가 아니라 It's that. It's at 9:30 in the morning. It's at 9:30 in the morning.
I have a meeting coming on next Monday.
어?
It's an
Coming
I
on?
have a meeting coming on next
Coming on이라고 하셨네요. No, coming up. Coming up. Not coming on. Coming up.
Monday. It's at 9:30 in the morning. It's at 9:30. It's at 9:30 in the morning.
It's an이라고 하시는 것 같아요. It's an? No, it's at. At. 이게 an이라고 이렇게 하고 소리가 이어지면 안 되고 끊겨야 돼요. It's at. It's at 9:30 in the morning. Not it's at 9:30. Okay.
I graduated in 2008.
Okay. 요거는 뭐 네, 이거는 저희가 오늘 하는 것과는 별 상관없고요. Okay. 또 뭘 해볼까요?
Is that 9:30 in the morning? Is that 9?
지금 계속해서 그 it's랑 at라고 하는데 이 사이에 자꾸만 다른 자음 소리가 나요. 그쵸? It's that가 아니에요. It's at예요. It's at. Not it's that. 그쵸? 여러분도 내가 잘못 듣는 건가?
Is that
그쵸? that라고 하는 것 같아요. It's that가 아니 it's at. It's at.
I have a meeting coming up next Monday. It's at 9:30 in the morning.
Better. Okay.
I have an important meeting coming up next Monday. It's at 9:30 in the morning.
Okay. YG는 감기 걸린 목소리가 더 나은 것 같아요.
I have a meeting coming up next Monday. It's at 9:30 in the morning.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. B-Day. 요 birthday에 대한 언급이 2번 나오는데 여러분 생각은 어떻게 생각하세요? What do you guys think? Just having the party on Friday. Kim's actual birthday is on Sunday. So here we said B-Day party, and this is Kim's B-Day. So this is Kim's B-Day, but the party was on Friday. Does that make sense? her birthday was on Sunday, her birthday was the 14th, but they had the party prior to her birthday. Listen carefully to what I say. Kim's birthday was the 14th, but we had the party on the 12th. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys? Okay. 네, 그 얘기를 영어로 해주세요. Two days earlier. Kim's actual B-Day is last Sunday? Is last Sunday? Kim's B-Day is the 14th, but we had her birthday party. Okay. 이제 지금에 와서 이렇게 되돌아보면서 하는 얘기이기 때문에 시제를 과거형으로 절하면 할 것 같아요. 뭐 현재형으로 해도 상관은 없지만 okay? 한국어로도 보면은요 14일이었는데 그 전에 했던 거잖아요. 그렇죠? 물론 14일인데 라고 해도 되지만 okay? So we're gonna say Kim's 이렇게 해볼게요. 어떻게 해볼 거냐면 친구들이랑 모였다. 킴의 생일을 축하했다. 킴 생일은 내 파티를 이틀 전에 지난주 금요일에 했다. 이 얘기를 이렇게 풀어서 해볼게요. 지난주에 금요일에 지난주는 벌써 여기서 했으니까 자 이거부터 하나씩 해볼게요. 지난주에 친구들이랑 모였다. 과자 분쇄기님 Me and my friends got together to celebrate Kim's birthday. It was actually on the 14th. Okay. 이렇게 해볼게요. I got together with some friends last week. 따라하세요. I got together with some friends last week. 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 친구들이랑 모였다. I got together with some friends last week. 킴의 생일을 축하했다. We celebrated Kim's birthday. 사실 킴 말고 그냥 a friend라고 해도 돼요. We celebrated a friend's birthday. 만약에 상대방이 friend를 모르면은요. We celebrated a friend's birthday라고 해도 되고요. A friend's. We celebrated a friend's birthday 또는 We celebrated Kim's birthday. 자, 이 얘기가 나오면은요. 여기서는 킴이라는 말을 안 쓰는 게 더 좋아요. 뭐라고 대체하는 게 더 좋을까요? 그쵸, her. Her birthday is actually on the 14th. 그쵸? Was. Her birthday was actually on the 14th. 파티를 이틀 전에 금요일에 했다. 일단 파티를 이틀 전에 했다. 파티를 이틀 전에 했다. We had the party 2 days earlier on Friday. I got together with some friends last week. I got together with some friends last week. 이렇게 얘기했으니까 이게 그 다음에선 묶여서 we가 되는 거죠. 그렇죠? We celebrated Kim's birthday. We celebrated a friend's birthday. Her birthday was actually on the 14th. But we had the party 2 days earlier on Friday. 이거 보면서 얘기할 수 있겠어요? 한번 해보세요. 보세요. 여기에 지금 뭐라고 돼 있어요? 뭐라고 돼 있죠? B-Day party with Kim and friends. B-Day party with Kim and friends. 그러면은 친구들이랑 모였겠죠. I got together with some friends. 언제? Last week. I got together with some friends last week. B-Day party였어요. 그러면은 지금 요거를 미리 우리가 봤으니까 생일 축하 파티라는 거죠. We celebrated Kim's birthday. We celebrated a friend's birthday. 하면서 이제 그 다음에 요 얘기를 하는 거죠. Her birthday was actually on the 14th, but 어떻게 했어요? We 파티를 했어요. We had the party 언제요? 2 days earlier. 2 days earlier. I got together with some friends last week. We celebrated Kim's birthday. Her birthday was actually on the 14th, but we had the party 2 days earlier. 지금 요것만 해도 굉장히 말이 길어지죠. 연습 많이 해야 돼요. I got together with some friends last week. Her birthday was actually... 아니요. 뭐하러 만났는지부터 얘기가 나와야 되죠. 뭐 꼭 해야 되는 건 아니지만 그렇게 하기로 했던 거죠. I got together with some friends last week. 뭐 하러요? We celebrated a friend's birthday. We celebrated Kim's birthday. 그 다음에 나오는 얘기가 Her birthday was actually on the 14th, but we had the party 2 days earlier. earlier 대신 in advance를 쓰면 어색하냐고요? 아니요. 어색하진 않아요. 근데 그 in advance라는 게 뭔가 약간 준비 차원에서 미리 뭔가 하는 그런 느낌이 있거든요. 약간. 그래서 뭔가 이 birthday 맥락에서는 earlier가 훨씬 더 그냥 casual하게 쓰기에 적합한 표현인데, 그러니까 무슨 얘기냐면 그냥 birthday, we're just talking about a birthday party. 근데 in advance라고 하기에는 갑자기 너무 무거운 표현을 쓰는 느낌이 들어서 네. I prefer earlier. 그래서 이렇게 얘기를 지금 요 정도 이런 얘기를 이거를 보면서 어느 정도 수월하게 쭉 얘기가 나올 수 있을 때까지 계속 반복하는 거예요. 그러다가 그게 어느 정도 약간 되는 것 같은 느낌이 들면 뭐 어떻게 해야 된다고요? 처음부터. 처음부터. 그러니까 이게 시간을 갖고 꾸준히 연습을 하라는 거예요. 뭐 사실 이 정도 가지고는요. 뭐 꽤 열심히 한다 해도 한 일주일치의 연습량 나올걸요. I had a dentist appointment earlier this month. I have an OPIC test this Saturday and I'm going to Kim's wedding the next day. I try to go to church every Sunday. I started going to the gym last week. I wanted to go at least 3 times last week, but I only went twice. I have an important meeting coming up next Monday. It's at 9:30 in the morning. 맞나? 그다음에 여기 넘어왔죠? I got together with some friends last week. We celebrated a friend's birthday, Kim. Her birthday was actually on the 14th, but we had the party 2 days earlier. 와, 이것도 하루에 다 못하겠다, 그죠? 아직 못한 게 오늘. 뭐 픽업 케이크 이것도 얘기도 안 했고, 그 다음에 요것도 좀, 네, 요것도 했으면 했는데, 그리고 뭐 haircut도 있고, pay rent도 있고, 그 다음에 요 물음표는 또 무슨 의미이며, business trip 요것도 얘기를 해야 되고. 오케이, 오늘 여기까지예요. 여기까지만 한다 생각하고요. 오케이? 다시 이걸 보면서, 그러니까 문장을 외워야죠. 문장을 외워야 되는데 할 때는, 연습할 때는 글만 보고 그냥 읽는 게 아니라, 중요한 거는 글을 보고 읽는 게 아니라 요 상황을 인지를 하면서, 상황을 생각하면서요. 오케이? 머리도 자르러 가야 하고, 집사도 해야 하고, 출장도 가야. Yeah. So, 다시요. I had a dentist appointment earlier this month. I have an OPIC test. 아까 요거 빼면 I have an OPIC test this Saturday and I'm going to Kim's wedding the next day. I try to go to church every Sunday. I started going to the gym. Day 1이잖아요. I started going to the gym last week. I wanted to go at least 3 times last week, but I only went twice. I have an important meeting coming up next Monday. It's at 9:30. I got together with some friends last week. We celebrated a friend's birthday, Kim. Kim's birthday was actually on the 14th, but we had the party 2 days earlier. 거기까지였나? Yeah. 뭐 많이 올라왔네. 거꾸로 들어볼까?
I'm taking an OPIC test this weekend and I have only 2 days left until my OPIC test.
Okay.
I had a dentist appointment earlier this month.
Mm-hmm.
I went to see a dentist earlier this month.
Mm-hmm.
I got together with some friends last week. We celebrated Kim's birthday. Her birthday was actually on the 14th, but we had the party 2 days earlier on Friday.
오케이. 그리고 제가 얘기했던 그 맨 끝에 문장 멈출 때마다 끝에 intonation 조절하는 거, 네, 예전보다 훨씬 더 잘 그 통제되고 있는 거야. That's good. That's very good.
I got together with some friends last week. We celebrated Kim's birthday. Her birthday was actually on the 14th, but we had the party 2 days earlier on Friday.
Okay. On Friday. On Friday를 아까 내가 안 붙였구나.
I got together with some friends last week. We celebrated Kim's birthday. Her birthday was actually on the 14th, but we had the party 2 days earlier on Friday.
Okay, very good.
I got together with some friends last week. We celebrated Kim's birthday. Her birthday was actually on the 13th, but we had the party 2 days earlier on Friday.
Earlier. Not earlier. Earlier.
I got together with some friends last week. We celebrated Kim's birthday. Her birthday is actually on the 14th, but we had a party 2 days earlier.
I got together with some friends last week to celebrate Kim's birthday. Her birthday was actually on the 14th, but we had the party 2 days earlier on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I got together with some friends last week.
Mm-hmm.
I had a
Last week을 T 발음을 거의 안 들리게 하는 게 좋아요. Last week. 심지어 그냥 last week 이렇게 붙여서 하더라도요.
dentist appointment earlier this month, and I have an OPIC test this Saturday, and I'm going to Kim's wedding the next day, so I try to go to church every day.
So I go to church라고 하면은 마치 Kim's wedding에 갈 거니까 나는 일요일마다 교회를 가려고 한다처럼 들릴 수도 있으니까요. So가 습관적으로 아마 그냥 습관이어서 나온 것 같은데. Okay.
I have an appointment coming up next Monday.
An important appointment. Appointment? Meeting?
I have an important morning coming up next Monday.
Meeting.
It's at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Okay. Andy님?
I got together with some friends last week. We celebrated Kim's birthday. Her birthday was actually on the 14th, but we had a party 2 days earlier on Friday.
Okay. Yeah. Good. 네, 그게 더 편하게 지금보다 더 편하고 더 그 중간에 멈추지 않아도 될 정도로 많은 반복을 했으면 좋겠어요. Okay. I had a dentist appointment earlier this month. 그리고 하다가 섞어서 해도 돼요. 순서를 꼭 정해놓은 순서대로 안 해도 돼요. 그냥 보이는 대로. 그것도 괜찮다. 보이는 대로 그냥. 예를 들어서 I had a dentist appointment earlier this month. I try to go to church every Sunday. Last week I got together with some friends. We celebrated a friend's birthday, Kim. Her birthday. 근데 이런 식으로 그 약간 뭐라고 해야 될까? 약간 그룹핑된 이야기들은 같이 이왕이면은 last week I got together with some friends last week. We celebrated a friend's birthday. Her birthday was actually the 14th, but we had the party 2 days earlier. I started going to the gym last week. I wanted to go at least 3 times, but I only went twice. I have an OPIC test this Saturday, and I'm going to Kim's wedding the next day. I also have an important meeting coming up on Monday. It's at 9:30 in the morning. Okay. All right. Okay. 네, 연습하실 거죠? 100번 하시는 거예요. 100번. Alright, that's it. 여기 다 있죠? Alright. 이 달력을 이거 그냥 스샷으로 거기 올리면 되죠? 오케이. Discord. 이거를 잠깐만 어디에다가 그냥 630 거기다가 올리면 되나요? 어디에 올리는 게 제일 좋지? Exercise this? 그냥 다 올려야겠다. 630에도 올리고 Exercise this에도 올려놓고 그 정도면 되나? 더보기란에 이미지 삽입은 안 될 텐데. 되나? 그 텍스트 일단 텍스트라도 일단 이쪽에는 텍스트만. 일단 유튜브 영상 설명란에는 텍스트만 포함시켰고요. 달력은 알아서 그 영상에서 따서 보시면 되고 디스코드에 계신 분들은 디스코드에 이미지로 올려놨으니까 그걸 이용하시면 되고요. 오케이? 그 디스코드에 그 왜 음성 올리시는 거 있잖아요. 그 음성 올리시는 그 채널이 그 TDLR underbar 오늘 날짜 이렇게 했거든요. 그래서 0630. That's what I was talking about. Save. Okay. Alright, that's it, guys. 네, 연습 많이 하시고요. 좀 약간 정신 없었던 것 같아요. 왔다 갔다 하느라, 그죠? But 그 아마 핸드폰으로 보고 계시는 분들은 너무 작아서 아무것도 안 보였을 것 같아. 디스코드 일단 디스코드를 설치를 하시고 그 다음에 아마 계정도 만들어야 될 거예요. 그 다음에 저희가 같이 쓰고 있는 이 디스코드에 오시려면은 일단 그 채널에 멤버로 가입을 하셔야 되고요. 그래야 링크를 볼 수 있어요. 예, YG님이 여기 잘 정리해 주셨죠? 노안이라서 제일 좋은 거는 본인의 스케줄을 가지고 물론 이제 그죠? 그걸로 하는 게 제일 좋죠. Alright. Okay, thanks everybody for tuning in. Have a great rest of your evening. And 아까 잠깐 뭐 보였는데 Kaido-님, thank you very much for the one. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Alright. 저번에 했던 가정법 루틴이랑 이번에 배운 시제 표현 하고 시제 표현하고 예, 맞아요. 아마 숙제로 이 달력을 그려오라고 한 다음에 그걸 가지고 100문장 만들어 오기 뭐 이런 거 했겠죠. Oh, pizza. That sounds nice. All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night. 숙제 안 해오면 숙제 안 해오면은 결석을 해도 된다. 네. Oh, thank you, YG. It's good to see you too, Bonnie. Yeah, sorry we couldn't have you for the stream, but I'll see you next time. Okay? All right. See you guys.